So those aren't friends of yours, right?
Not friends.
Okay, because I was like, this looks so fucking close, dog.
They copy my copy, they copy my slogans, they copy the way I everything.
At first glance, you think it's another one of Jeremy's videos.
Put them on blast. What are their names?
Bro, say it out loud.
Are you talking about Lunar Hearts?
What we were discussing is that Jeremy mentioned he's feeling burnout in his company.
Entrepreneurs have to do.
But like, you've been doing it so long and you've been doing so much, what could possibly push you to that burnout now?
It's not there. In terms of burnout, I would say that it was like, just like this is my first company that I've built on my own with like co-founders that are like my friends, you know what I'm saying? So
First one?
First one.
Damn, dude, you guys went far.
yeah. Well, technically what I realized is my quote unquote failure was what's up?
Nothing.
What happened?
You'll see when you watch it.
I'd say my failures were in the music industry because each artist was like a startup. So but it wasn't me at the driver's seat. So I'd say burnout comes from just like building things inefficiently, like not knowing when to let things go, when to hire people, hiring the wrong people, and that's kind of been a lot of hiccups. But additionally, there's so many. I picked consumer product goods on prestige mode. Like the hardest version of it. Like I had no idea. That was just me being naive. And I think me being naive also was an advantage because then I was able to I was blind to certain things. I was breaking the rules in which other people weren't. But at the same time, I also didn't understand the rules. And because of that, like let me describe it this way. If you want to sell this little fidget toy, we're shipping it from this warehouse and we're global overnight. This, I have to go through multiple middlemen in every single state. I have to do the process over and over and over again. And literally distributors, you live and die by them. If they don't want to deliver to the store, or if they don't want to pay attention to your brand, you're just screwed. So it's just, and there's like only a couple in every single state. So it's like,
That's why they all get kickbacks. That's why there's all these corruption. That's all. I mean,
it was built off.
you gotta suck them so hard.
Yes.
And they're used to getting their balls drained.
Yes.
So
yes.
And he's not very good at sucking.
I'm great at sucking at this point. Don't lie.
Is that your goal then, to get it to a point where you can sell it to a major distributor?
Yeah, well, so distributors can't necessarily buy brands. You'd have to sell it to like another brand.
Like a Bacardi or something?
Yeah, like a Bacardi, a Diageo. Diageo does Casamigos 1942. When you really look at when you really look at the landscape, distribution and kind of like the alcohol industry, there's just like 3 or 4 major players that run the industry. Yeah. So at first I was like, I had like $1 billion company, and then I really got into it and understood it, and I was like, I just want to get one win under my belt. Want to make sure that the investors that came in, like my friends and family, people that have done that, they get something in return. I don't care. If I walk away with something, I'll be happy. But other than that, I'm also like, I've realized what I'm passionate about is community building and marketing. I don't care about the drink industry. Yeah. So that's where, again, that's the 4-year part where I'm like, I don't care about distributors and retail stores and the circle jerk of like what you have to do to get your brand on the shelf. So that's kind of been a struggle.
How do you, what part of the community building and marketing do you like?
I loved the content in the beginning. It was just cool to see when things would react, and then people would like, you're driving them to stores and products and they're helping you build the brand. But then also I just kind of liked just the people that I would meet along the way. Like this whole podcast came from the drink. Like the UTI podcast originally was a drinking show. I don't know if he ever told that. Yeah. It was a drinking show, and then our livers, our livers were just literally dying.
Because it was first YouTube, and then it started into like podcast and adding more people and guests. And,
And then when we were like, okay, let's try. He was like, we should try a guest format, a host format. Yeah. And then that took off, and we were like, okay, this is probably more sustainable for our bodies.
Yeah.
But
less for the brand, but more for our health.
Yeah. So I think that the thing that I enjoy most is all the people that I've got to meet along the way. I mean, genuinely, watched your guys' stuff constantly. So it's kind of crazy that now I'm on the JK Films.
That's awesome. Thank you.
Dude, you should be proud of yourself, man. Not everyone hits an 8-figure like sales mark.
No one does.
Yeah, like on their first run.
But you know what's crazy? Everyone's like, oh, like, where's your Lambo? It's like everything is back in the this thing is so like that's.
Well, we know.
You
I
should
mean,
reinvest,
come on,
yeah.
dude. No one really exits with a substantial amount. That's their resume. And then you keep going, and then you'll have other guys funding you based on that.
And here's the other thing. So my friend who sells supplements, Santa Cruz Medicinals, the guy I was telling you about, electrolytes, or also like his hangover supplement, Super Bonsai. The margins are so much crazier. It's like you can be profitable from day one if you build it smart. I didn't. We were selling out these stores and we were negative money. That's how bad our margin. Like obviously we've greatly improved, but I'm like that was stupid, you know. So it's like a lot of those things I would never build a business that depends on anybody telling me what to do from here on out. So
I mean, unless you went through it, though, you just don't know.
100%, 100%.
I don't know any entrepreneur that actually like made any moves that didn't get burnt out. Like every single person that's trying to start a business for work-life balance, they're fucking dumb. Like it never goes anywhere. Everyone that goes in with this part-time mentality, it never goes anywhere, ever. I don't know anyone that's ever made it successful doing a half-ass job.
Well, I want to ask you guys did so many business at once, like it was.
And made hella mistakes, bro.
Yeah. But I'm saying at one point where you like let's try to like cut something out. It was always Content Gym, the matcha company, like.
Did you just drop your brand as well?
Yeah, feels really nice actually.
I also closed my bartending brand, my Bartool brand. So not the
Now it's
page,
just
not the
chemistry.
content, but
Our
the,
chemistry is still going and everything.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? Like, I feel like when you are entrepreneurial and then you are kind of like a workhorse, you get guilty for not pushing hard, right? So everyone that I've known later on, like people know they're burnt out, but they'll just keep going for the sake of going because they're guilt driven.
Exactly.
When I dropped that video, I got at least 20 other people in the fitness and other entrepreneurial places telling me, I'm shutting down next year, dude. That's fucking tight. I'm definitely gonna do that. That's awesome.
Their families are like, no.
You caused the fitness blackout?
There's a lot of people that
Wait, but I want to know how many like what was your thought process? How many years was it? That was like five years or 6 years, 7 years of building that for you to finally be like, all right, I'm shutting it down. What were the markers?
we built it for, this is our 11th year.
Oh wow.
So we started in 2013, and then when we were building it, JK was also at its max capacity. We're doing like 4 channels, so that's probably I would say probably between 2014 and 2017ish was probably like the most burnout I've ever felt.
Really?
Yeah, it was hardcore. It was like I wake up at 6, drive to the gym, we go to our LA office, I do whatever stuff that I have to do. I don't get home until maybe 11 or 12, rinse and repeat 7 days a week. Because we're also filming on Saturdays. We would have new content channel ideas. We never say no. We just, yes.
That was like from 2014 to 19.
Yeah, we just keep packing on my schedule. And I counted one time, I think me personally, I was in 300 videos a month.
Jeez.
Across the board. Like vlogs, JK News, Barbell Brigade, Ask the Fields, JK Films. I was like, holy fuck, like, where am I ever gonna live for myself? And I didn't really get a chance to. So
Wait, when did you have the kid?
In 2017. So it was getting to that point was when my wife was like, hey, you need to slow down or else we're not gonna have any family time. So we started to slowly, like my wife left JK News, and we slowly started to peel away and shut things down. But the crazy part is, after we shut down about half of the things we did, I still had a full-time job. And so I would look back and go, holy fuck, the amount of shit that I was doing is it was fucking insane.
Do you ever think that if you like focused on one thing harder, that it would have?
So now that's what I learned. I learned it's like quality over quantity, and then mastery over novelty. Because before it would be like, what's fun? 20 things are fun. Fun.
That's your ADHD.
And you suck at everything, right? Because everything's novelty based.
But it's fun.
Versus fucking, here's one thing, I'm gonna be Japanese about it, and I make dumplings for the rest of my life, you know, and you get fucking good at that one thing.
I also think you have a little amnesia because the reason why we did that is because none of it was making enough money. So that's why we had to do all those things for different streams of income. But then it got to the point where we weren't letting go.
But also, it wasn't making enough money, but instead of going like, how do we make this make money? We go, let's sell this to pay for this, and then sell this to pay for this.
That's how you get sucked into that.
Versus, let's make this good.
Let's just let this go because it's not making any fucking money, and then move on to the next project.
Yep, exactly. Try something else that like now you learn.
Yeah.
Wait, so what's the? Oh, sorry. What's the big focus now? Like, what do you care about most right now?
So now it's like really focusing on the family time aspect of things, because like you only have your kid for a short amount of time before they hate your guts, like they're in junior high. So now I'm really trying to have enough time where like we can spend all the time that we have, like both as me and my wife as a couple, and then also our family dynamic, and then also being able to share that with our extended family, like cousins, uncles, and aunts and stuff. So being way more available. Like before, I would see my mom maybe like once every 2 years. You know, like I don't even have time. Like we would.
I'm like that right now.
Yeah, we would shoot just through birthdays. Birthdays, like what's a birthday? Like no one celebrated birthdays. Like birthday's just another work day. Thanksgiving is another work day. Oh, you know what? Thanksgiving, what we should do? We should make it a potluck and then we vlog it. Like everything was another thing for another thing for another thing.
Kill me, man.
Yeah. It was like everything was like that. Oh, Christmas. Oh, why don't we do White Elephant so we can vlog it and do on JK Party? It was like everything was another thing. So it never slowed down for like.
That's a great idea. We should stop seeing our families and we should vlog on the holidays.
But then you're so used to it that your tolerance does get higher, so you don't know how burnt out you really are.
And it was fun.
And it was fun too.
So it wasn't. It was hard to see the burnout.
Yeah.
Until you take a minute to go, oh fuck.
Wait.
Man, I feel it full throttle though.
Yeah. Were your friends not annoyed that you guys were vlogging everything? And
Everyone was benefiting because they were doing it too.
Everyone was doing it, yeah.
My friends like don't like it because I'm trying to grow my YouTube channel, but it's sometimes like if I go on a trip with them, I'm like, I'm gonna vlog this, or like, oh, okay,
New friends.
she's doing it again.
But I think our whole community did it, and we all saw the benefits from it.
Everyone was getting paid.
Like people would be like,
Everyone
hey,
was great,
Samsung just hit me up to fucking shoot this vlog, and they're gonna give me 20 G's. So everyone's like, let's fucking vlog everything. Oh, baby shower, he's having a baby. You know, it's like, let's just monetize everything.
He's having a baby.
Yeah, like monetize everything. So it was like, there's for sure the benefits and there's for sure the incentives to keep going. But then it's not until later where you realize, oh shit, like financial health is one slice of health. Mental health, you know, spiritual health, like all, you're like, you gotta kind of create this balance.
And
I would
they're
say
not
that
all
we
friends
weren't
anymore.
Yeah. Are we allowed to talk about that?
I would say
Or should we save it for our episode tomorrow?
Yeah.
We weren't even business minded until it was 2019-ish.
Until it's 2026, I think.
26. Really? You guys were in business mind until then?
I would say the reason why that we probably worked the way that we did is because it was to sustain a lifestyle, and we wanted to create content. So everything was like he said, it was like he puts it as we were Ponziing our other business with another business. Yeah. So we would find all these other ways of making revenue instead of just focusing on, let's say maybe we wanted to make a film and just focusing on that. Everything was, let's build this channel because then we need to fucking fund this channel, and then we want to take a company trip, so we need to do this, and then so everything was just based on lifestyle and how do we fund the lifestyle and how do we fund certain content that like blows money but it just makes us happy. Like we were toward the end, like we made a joke about doing a show at the Trump Tower and we fucking blew like 20K, like. And then because we were in that mentality still.
And you can't even see it's the
You
Trump
can't
Tower.
even see it.
Look like a regular
we
ass
could have
room.
done it at the circus. Yeah. But just for a couple of episodes, and we went back and we're like, this is the stupidest fucking business model in the whole entire world. And he started cleaning up Barbell, we started cleaning up other stuff, and we're like, okay, I kind of like business. Because then we don't have to work so hard and we could balance our funds better.
But I made the same mistake twice, the whole Ponzi scheme thing with like, because with barbell, same thing. Gym, oh no, you set up the apparel to pay for the gym. Oh no, apparel is fucking hard because people buy a t-shirt, they wear it for 6 months. Oh, supplements, they'll buy it every 30 days. Oh no, there's fucking supply chain issues. Oh, gym's doing really good, let's pay for it over here. You know, so it's like, so now what I learned being able to step back is just try to focus on one thing and get really good at the one thing.
But how did you guys not, like in that process of, you know, all the followers and your network, nobody was business minded that said, hey guys, let me come in and like help you guys?
Nope.
I think we're also stubborn too, to be honest.
Wow.
So I think it'll be like, if someone did, hey, I could be your business person, whatever. I'm, oh, you fucking gay, you're whack. I'm not gonna listen to your shit. Fucking square ass motherfucker. Look at this motherfucker in a suit trying to tell me what to do. You don't know shit. You know, it's hard.
But you had no close friends that were like, do you guys know like Andy Nguyen?
Yeah.
Like that guy's like an entrepreneur legend in the Asian community. Like you wouldn't take tips from someone like him. He's cool.
We didn't know him back then.
Oh, got it.
Are you currently at a place where you think you might make a pretty big move with Nectar
Yes.
because of your burnout?
No, well, not like me like leaving or anything like that. I'm stuck to this thing, so I just had to suffer. But we are in a place where we're raising money right now, so that will allow me. I'm like focused on how do I bring in the right people to take things off my plate, so that I can focus on what I enjoy. And we have a very clear blueprint of how we get this thing to 10 million in revenue by the end of next year.
Awesome.
And then at that point, you can start to really. At that point, it's like you've proven it out, and then you can either scale and then sell at that point, or there's people that'll come knocking.
What's your favorite part of the business?
I'd say marketing.
So if you could, you would hire out all positions, but then you would hold on to the marketing part.
Yeah. Or just like the overall like brand vision, like just coming up with like marketing ideas or kind of like where you take the brand, things like that. So ideas, strategy. I don't like the execution anymore. Like I'm literally
Fuck no.
Yeah, right now, if I don't press send on an email, a text, or a social media post, or I'm writing all the copy, like, or I'm like figuring out how to make our Instacart page, like I have to do it all, and I'm just like that was on me for not building it properly, and
No one does though.
yeah.
I mean, unless you're already walking in as an employee, it's never a well-oiled machine.
Yeah.
Like I don't know anybody that has a company that's like has every single personnel perfect.
Yeah, that's true.
What do you think of, I feel like, I don't know if this is like a sensitive question. Recently, I started seeing things pop up that looked almost dead on like it was you and it wasn't you.
Oh yeah, they're copying.
And I felt really fucking weird about it.
Did they try to look like him too?
No, they're copying his whole marketing.
Wow.
Exactly.
Is it the thing we know?
Yeah.
Oh.
They even look like they look like that. Like even the angle of the table.
They copy everything. Every Asian alcohol company and every alcohol company is copying my exact blueprint.
Wow.
Yeah. But what they don't. But I know a lot of things that they don't. Of where they're at now. If they're copying me, they don't know how it ends in where. But I know.
Oh, you're gonna get them.
Well, no, I just know that there's a lot more you have to do that they're not doing, that they're not aware of, because they're getting whatever the quick views. They don't know I can't really say much because I'm gonna let them.
So those aren't friends of yours, right?
Not friends.
Okay, because I was like, this looks so fucking close, dog.
They copy my copy. They copy my slogans. They copy the way I everything. But you know.
Yep.
They look like, you know, in Fast and Furious when they go up against a team that looks just like them. It looks like that. It looks like them. Like it's a fucking.
They cast some people that look like your team.
It's like
It's like the Temu version.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
There was another Asian drink company that started a podcast too, like shortly after like we were like taking off, and it was just funny watching like what they were trying to talk about, and it was like going from like Vit having like a mental breakdown live on camera to like, so at JP Morgan, like this one time lunch was really bad, and then like it was like watching them talk about that.
just putting them out exactly.
I don't give a fuck. Pull up, what's up?
Did they have a girl, a tattooed guy, all that? Like
Basically.
that's hilarious.
Yeah, you could just tell it's really shameless, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, it's so weird, and it's
Can't replicate me.
and me,
You
all
really
of us.
can't. You can't.
No, but it was kind of annoying because people would like, let's just say they go live. Like people would be like, wow, like, or we go live. They'll be like, you guys are copying them. It's like,
Oh no.
it's like what? And they'll be like, where's this person? I'm like, they're not even a part of us. Like,
They just think you guys are the same group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Racist.
At first glance, you think it's another one of Jeremy's videos because
Wow.
even it opens up with the same like improvisational, like casual.
No fucking
Dude.
way.
Dude, I see them all because people send them to me, and I just
Put them on blast. What are their names?
Let's find them, dude.
Say it out loud. Say it out loud.
If
Say
you
it
just
out loud.
Google Asian hard seltzer, they all come up, and it's just even the brand.
Is it over the influence?
Above the influence.
Yeah, it's,
What are you afraid
they're
of?
fucking whack.
Yeah, it's super corny. It's super.
Why do Asians gotta copy? Like, why can't they just make?
Be fucking original. What the fuck?
That's what Asians are hella good at.
Yeah.
China and Japan, I feel like they're not good at like coming up with the idea, but they're good at making it better than you.
But those guys are from here.
Are you talking about lunar hard seltzer?
They're Asian American.
Lunar?
Not they're one. They don't copy as much anymore. There's some others out there that
They don't copy as much. That's so funny.
I like that we're putting.
Honestly, Nectar's all over this bitch. That's tight.
Well, they're not. They're also not all hard seltzers. I'll put it out there. There are other categories.
Oh, what kind of drink is it?
People will find it. People will find it.
Yeah.
I hate biters, man.
If you know, you know.
I hate biters, but it's like you can't do nothing about it. It happened. I'm sure.
Yeah.
Dancers, groups copying you guys, like everything, like.
Yeah, it just means you did something right.
Yeah. You have the model, dude.
Yeah.
But where it does get annoying is when it starts to affect business. Like some other distributor will be like, oh well, they will carry their brand over mine, and I'm like, all right, now you're stepping into my business, and I let you do your thing, but now you're trying to step into my business, and that's gonna create problems. So then, I understand why Jeff Bezos is a cutthroat motherfucker.
Yeah, you have to be.
Yeah. So.
Burnout.
Yeah.
It happens, dude. Hey, you never know what you're made of until you hit the burnout.
Well, I'm curious for you guys, the rest of you at the table, like what are like some big burnout moments?
And episode 3, go ahead, Joe. Episode 3.
And find out in episode 3, we talk about burnout some more.